Hello my angels, and welcome back to Studio Solar Luna. Today we've got a really beautiful tapping video all about stepping into our big queen energy, okay? And I know we've heard this term used as big dick energy. That's totally not what we're going for here. Big queen energy is all about embodying the highest version of ourselves. It's all about embodying someone who truly owns her power, who owns her abilities, and who takes control of her life, who doesn't let other people stop her and hold her back from the life that she wants and the achievements that she wants to go for. She's truly in who she is, and she fully embodies that on a day-to-day basis. So that's the energy that we are going to come to this tapping with today. And if you've never tapped with me before, I just want to briefly go over what tapping is. So when we tap on the body, it's also known as emotional freedom technique. And what it is, it's kind of like acupuncture without needles. We are tapping on the various energy points in the body, and we are releasing stuck negative energy and limiting beliefs, and we are replacing those with positive, uplifting beliefs. We are rewriting our subconscious when we tap, okay? So basically what we're going to do is we're going to tap on the various points in the body. You will just follow me and you will repeat what I say, okay? So I will briefly go over the different points. We tap on the side of the hand, which is known as the karate chop point. And then we tap on the top of the head, the start of the brow, the temples, under the eyes, under the nose, on the chin, underneath the collarbone, right under your armpits, and the wrists, okay? But you don't have to memorize those at all. You will just follow after me, okay? And one thing that might come up for you in this big queen energy tapping is that you feel like maybe you don't believe some of these things quite yet. You don't believe that you can step into your big queen energy, into your power. And something that I want to tell you about that is the more that you start to rewrite these beliefs, the more that you focus on rituals such as tapping, such as meditation, the more that your subconscious is going to believe it. At first, it might feel like it's really far away, but the more that you focus on it and the more that you really start to internalize it, the more it will become your reality, okay? So make sure you have some water nearby. We release a lot of energy in tapping just like we would in a massage or something like that. And so make sure you have your water nearby, and we'll get started on the karate chop points. Also, just so you know, I do have my notes in my lap, and I will constantly be looking at them to make sure I don't miss anything. So if you're wondering what I'm looking at, that's what it is. So let's begin on the karate chop point, which is on the side of the hand. And we begin here in order to really clarify what it is that we want to release, and then we will move into the rest of the points, okay? So just repeat after me. I wish I lived in my big queen energy, but I feel like I've only tapped into it a few times in my life. In some ways, power scares me. Living large and bold scares me. But I want it so bad. But I've been told so long that I can't be that version of myself, which almost makes me want it more. I see other women living in their queen energy, and it makes me jealous. Deep down, I know if they can have it, then I can have it. But how? I'm truly so scared and unsure of where to start. I'm afraid that when I recognize my potential, my life will change. Many things will have to uproot. My mindset will have to shift, and I will no longer be able to sit back and watch my life go by like a movie. I will be in charge of stepping into my big queen energy and making my dreams a reality. I'm ready. Amazing job, my love. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through the belly, the ribs, the chest, holding at the top, and exhale, let everything go. Go ahead, grab a big drink of water, and we'll get started on the top of the head. Before we move into the rest of the tapping, I want to clarify why we speak limiting beliefs in our tapping, why we talk about, the things that are not going well in our life or the limiting beliefs that we have that are holding us back. In order to change our beliefs, we have to be aware of the beliefs that are there. It puts us in that negative energy field, and it makes us really feel the emotions and the truth, and that allows us to then reprogram it. And then that allows us to embody the positive beliefs. If we don't know the beliefs that are holding us back, and if we don't know the negative thought patterns that we are constantly having, that we just aren't aware of, we can't change them, right? So that is why we do the karate chop point and get into the nitty-gritty of our bad feelings, is so that we can replace them with the good ones. Now let's get started on the top of the head. Since I was a child, I have loved fairy tales. I have always been intrigued by fantasy, magic, and royalty. But in most classic cartoons and stories, the princess was always the point of focus. She was the one that got the prince. She was the one that got to be the star. But where was the queen in all of this? Most of the time, she was just in the background. Just like she has been in my life. I find this incredibly fascinating because truly the queen is the one with all of the power. She is the one who calls the shots. She is the one who rules. But the thing is, this patriarchal society doesn't want me to see that power. The power of the queen is feared. The princess is more agreeable. She is more easily persuaded into what the society and the collective want from her. They want us to be the princess, not the queen. Because the queen can change the world, and the princess simply lives in it. I'm over being a princess. Sitting on the couch, waiting for my prince to arrive. I'm taking back my control. No one gets to tell me how to be anymore. I make the rules now. Would Beyonce just sit back and let others dictate her life? Hell no, she wouldn't. She makes all the decisions regardless of what others think of her. She keeps moving forward, not looking to the side or behind her. She stays focused on her path while also serving the planet in such a powerful way. That's the energy I want to embody. I've sat back long enough. I've let others tell me what to do long enough. I have so many incredible talents that have yet to be tapped into. I'm a leader at heart, and I have so many beautiful ways to serve. Whatever limiting beliefs I have holding me back, it's time to reprogram them. Whatever my mom told me that I couldn't do, or my 4th grade teacher, or my ex told me that I couldn't do, bitch, watch me. My definition of big queen energy does not have to look like anyone else's. I get to decide. And that's the beauty of this life. We are in constant co-creation with the universe. How magical is that? It can be so scary to take the leap into queendom. Being the queen of our life is far from easy. But the rewards are so much greater than we could ever imagine. By embodying my big queen energy, I step into the high heels of the woman I've always wanted to be. I can serve while also receiving. I can teach while also learning. I can set boundaries while also letting others in. I can work my ass off while also taking the time to rest and enjoy. Being a queen means that I get to do it all. Combining the masculine and the feminine energies to create the most powerful, magnetic me. It's time to put on my motherfucking crown and step into my big queen energy. And so it is. Amazing, amazing job. Go ahead and take another deep breath in through the belly, the ribs, the chest, holding at the top, and let everything go. Amazing job, my queens. I hope you feel so good and empowered after this tapping. This tapping is all about letting ourselves take back control of our life and letting ourselves feel like the queen and the goddess and the powerhouse that we are and that we get to be. And sometimes, because of societal programming, and because of the way that we've been raised, we either expect other people to tell us what to do it for us. We feel like everyone else around us has the power and that we don't. And this is all about taking that back and knowing that we are capable of doing things that are challenging, of doing things that are going to progress us forward into our dream life, and that we really can have it all. We can have the softness, we can have the flow, but we can also have the forward momentum and really receiving everything that the universe wants to give us through hard work and dedication. And both sides of the divine feminine and masculine are present in a queen. And so when we embody both of them, that's when the magic happens. That's when we do step into our queendom. So I love you, babes, to the moon and back. I hope you enjoyed this tapping. Let me know below in the comments how it felt for you, and feel free to come back to it anytime that you need to, when you feel like you need a little boost of big queen energy. Sending you all my love, and I will see you here or on the dance floor very soon.